What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for a brand new video. This video up here, I have a couple things in mind what I want to do. I'm gonna surprise you a little bit of where I'm going. But after that, after we check out where I'm gonna go to, I have a nice review copy that I got sent in for me yesterday from the brand new re-release of Scream in 4K special edition from Paramount Studios. My reviews and thoughts of that toward the end of this video. But let's get the day going and see what I'm gonna get into around town. All right, I'm at my destination. I'm here in Old Town San Diego because I'm gonna take you guys on a haunted tour at the classic, one of the most haunted houses in America, the Whaley House, which is right there behind me. And this place was built in the 1850s. I'll go through with more of the history of it. A lot of bad things happen there. Deaths. There's even a hanging on the tree, which I'll show you in a little bit. There's a tree out there where some guy named Yankee Jim was hung on. When I was here a long time ago, I actually felt a presence here. Something touched me, felt like a fingerprint, like flesh on my forehead. And ex-girlfriend I was with at the time from a long exes ago, touched her on her nose. And so it was like, that was like probably a decade ago. But ever since then, I always wanted to, I think I went here one time after that. And I haven't recorded a video here in a while. So I figured, you know what? Halloween week, we gotta check it out. Whaley House. Not many people are there right now. I know it's daytime, probably should do it at nighttime, but in the daytime you can do a self-guided tour, which I prefer more than a tour with someone. You can just walk around the whole premises of the house and the compound inside, and maybe better chances of getting some sort of activity maybe. Also, I'm gonna take some pictures, record video of course, and just kind of share the history of this place and see what else we capture. Hopefully we get something interesting and paranormal like I did last time. Maybe I'll get touched again. I don't know, I'm open to it. But it's a nice, beautiful day out here in San Diego. I'm gonna show you some of the front yard premises. And after that, we'll go inside and check out the beautiful yard and the trees. This is definitely different. They didn't have this. I do not remember them doing this before for the Dia de los Muertos, celebration of the dead. Check this out. This is really nice looking. Yeah, they have not done this. I don't remember them doing this before. It looks like at nighttime will be illuminated because the light's on now. And here's like to the Whaley House. Day of the Dead, yep. And there's like some of the, I guess the peoples. That's Mr. Whaley, Mrs. Whaley. In there, look at that. That's awesome looking. Really good job how they done that. And so I just love this area, love Old Town. Such a great area. I guess this is the tree that some guy was hung on over 100 years ago, 130 years ago. Yankee Jim, I believe he was hung on this tree or this tree. I think it was this tree though. But yeah, the Whaley House, man, so much interesting history here, a lot of tragedy. I think some kids died there a long time ago, and they get like weird like presences of like people getting their hair pulled, and like different smells of like perfume and things like that. Like I said, when I was here, I got touched on the forehead, and so the ex on her nose, and we saw an orb too, like a grayish, about the size of these plants, like these flowers, like a size of like a fuzzy golf ball. So there's definitely something. Definitely outer-worldly in here, but let's go in there now and check out the Whaley House. I think there's one person there leaving. I think America's most haunted house. And as we enter, look at the flickering of light on this lamp. And when you first go in the room, it's like a general store, and that's where Thomas Whaley, I think he had like a liquor license here. It kind of explains that. That's how he kind of did his business with store business stuff. I think stocks too. He was involved with, but look at this. It has like the period pieces of the time with the jars and those tin cans and all kinds of old looking stock in the storefront up here. And up here, there's all these old looking clothes and gloves and beaded necklaces, all that. More of Whaley, Thomas Whaley, and what he was involved with. He was like a real rich businessman back when. He had a lot of money. That's why he got this home. A lot of business out here. There he is with the top hat. There's like some sort of writings, little storage closet. And look above here. Look at that photo. That's just freaky. This little like market, so we'll walk around here and check out the premises. A lot of creepy photos and things like that. There's like a courthouse here too. Here we go inside the courtroom now, this is a multi-use building early on, like a market, courthouse, a small little town back when different cases were tried here back in the late 1800s. Look at all this, like the cool wood furniture, little table. Same thing inside here. I took a couple of photos, see if they see any orbs. Go look at those now. No orbs I'm seeing, just kind of took a few snapshots. Nothing in here, but still neat to check out. Now we're entering the dining room area, which is in this room. A lot of creepy old photos of the Whaley, not their sisters. They're all related though. They all have different names. Anna and Whaley. I think one's named Linda Whaley. There's numerous other names of here. This is Corianne, and she died in 1953 over in Lemon Grove in San Diego. Look at this old kitchen setup. Look at that. That's pretty neat. All still there. Just a real interesting, creepy dining room setup. So I was showing on that side of the wall some of the Whaley sisters or family. And you get this one's a whole big family. So look at the dates. And one of them, like I said, saw earlier, died in Lemon Grove in the 50s, which is crazy. Look at these old pictures. Like these real creepy old photos. Pretty neat though. Look at all that. Interesting wallpaper too. There's like this old mirror. Look at that. Really neat though. An old stove or old stove or actually like a house warmer. Stove's in there. What's this? Kellogg's ant paste. Poison bottle cap. I think this is the girl that I think she got poisoned off that. The kid here, I think so. And she ate this and she died here. I believe that's what happened, one of the tragedies. And here we go, we're gonna go upstairs and see what's going on up here. And up here, like this little theater room up here called the Renowned Tanner Troupe. It's like a little weird theater room. This place it's like a multi-use facility. There's the balcony. I've never seen the windows open out here. That's kind of cool. There's like a little stage. But one time I was here, this was moving around a lot. It was like moving around, rotating back and forth for 10 minutes one time. The time I felt something, that was moving like crazy. Closer look at the stage, pretty small. And here's one of the rooms. Thomas Whaley Jr. Passed away 17 months. Look at this. And there's different things up here. It's like the tour, one of the guides here. She said she heard footsteps up here at night when they closed up. But look at that. Look at that weird doll. Oh man, imagine if it just blanked at me right now. That'd be amazing. But definitely an interesting presence when you're here. There's old toys and dolls and little bed and things, a little crib. Look at that one in the bed. Let me zoom in on that. That's definitely freaky. Another room. This is Mother's room. Thomas Whaley. I don't know. I might be. Look at this. This room is it's blocked off. You can't go in, but I try to go in like that and see. Got all the flickering light. Really neat. It has that old smell. The old bed, and that little crate, and a little. I think that's a bedpan. I think that would be called that. And those old creepy shoes. Those look like witch shoes. The way they look. Interesting. Just gonna walk around here real quickly. As I was at earlier, I was out right over there behind this, a restroom little outhouse thingy. Definitely creepy with the the curtain blowing at me. Oh man. Let's go back downstairs. Full of activity right now, but pretty cool just to walk around here and the history of it. And then here's the living room area. And this is where I was at. I was talking to one of the workers, one of them over there. I was like, where that guy's at? That's where something touched me on the forehead. That's why I keep on repeating that. But that was right in that area. It smells like really weird in here. Like this room has a strange smell. Like, man, like really like old and odd. Pretty neat though. There's some flowers from Mrs. Whaley. I heard she liked those back when, so they continue to do that now as part of her tradition to keep the spirit of her happy. And look at this, there's a little plaque here for Yankee Jim and why he was hanged. And here, but is the other part of the living room. Scoping this out before I go, and I'm still not sure who touched me, either Mrs. Whaley or Yankee Jim. It's happened right here by the front door. We're about to leave right now. All right, so I just left the Whaley House. Unfortunately, I didn't feel any spirits in there this time around, but I figured I ought to go in there to show you guys Spooky Week, an actual haunted house, one of the most haunted ones in America. But definitely neat. And so I was talking to someone in there, and she said she heard footsteps upstairs one time when closing, and one other person said they feel their hair getting pulled, and they smell interesting type odors here, like perfume type odors. All right, since I'm here, I'm gonna check out the other haunted location. It's like this hotel, the Cosmopolitan, which is not too far where I parked at. And there it is, the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Saloon. And I do see some people gathered upstairs. They're probably doing a tour. See up there on the balcony? Because right over on that last room, it's supposed to be haunted. A lot of activity. I remember when I was here before, it was closed up. The inside, I used to access it in here, but I think it still might be closed. I don't know totally. Doing like a walking tour. I mean, that's what they're doing up there. So that's probably all they're doing now. All the doors were unopened, but there's people in there, staying there. So they must have a secret password or access to get inside the facility. That's okay. Always some other time, I'll definitely, because I'll go over that room. That's what I want to do. And see if there's any kind of hauntings there. That's what I want to do. Check out my movie review of Scream. I'll let you know what I thought of it after that. Back to the video. All right, on to the movie review part of the video. Just only have one title I want to talk about. It's a really cool title, 25th Anniversary Edition, and it is in 4K, and that is Scream. Look at that cool looking slipcase. This is coming out from Paramount Studios, so link down below if you want to order this. Or it might be available at Best Buy. That's some issues with this. It was supposed to come out October 19th, day before my birthday, last week, but it got delayed with the discs. And I heard some stores are putting it out today, and then it's supposed to come out, I think, November 2nd. So if you're out in your area, if you have a Best Buy or some sort of like, Walmart or whatever, it might be there today, or if not, it'll officially be there on the 2nd. It's been kind of some issues, things of that nature, but this is a great edition of Scream, the classic 90s movie directed by Wes Craven, written by Kevin Williamson. You know this movie. You know the movie Scream, Ghostface, the killer. Drew Barrymore at the beginning of the movie gets killed off. What? Spoiler if you haven't seen it, but I'm sure all you guys seen it. Great, fun 90s horror flick. This first came out a long time ago. I wasn't really into it that much, but as years went on, I just really started to enjoy Scream, and it's just a fun one to check out, especially for Halloween time. Definitely classic. This one has some new features I'll talk to you about in a little bit. But let me talk about what this looks like on 4K. This looks awesome on 4K. I watched it last night. I got this into a review yesterday, actually. And I had to watch it that very night. It looks and sounds amazing. I got my sound bar set up over there, so the surround sound sounds really good. The friggin' picture quality is superb. I never saw it look and sound better in my life than I have in this edition. It looks and sounds fantastic. Like, everything about it, so good, so fun. Haven't watched this in a while in its entirety, so this is great to check out. Great popcorn movie, Scream. Good one to watch with your friends. Have just a fun night of some horror movies. You pop this on, you can't go wrong. I said I love how this slipcase looks. You see Ghostface in the eyes. You got Drew Barrymore in the lips. It looks fantastic. Great cast. Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Matthew Lillard. All 90s awesomeness is in this. And you do get a digital code if you want to pop that on too. You can put it on your Vudu account or whatever. And here is the disc right up there, 4K. Look at that Ghostface on it. Looks super cool. And here's the features. Some of the features were on other editions, but they have a brand new one, which is a 25 years later, which is right there. You can see the very top side. I had to pop that on, and it was pretty good. It was only 10 minutes long or so, roughly, but still pretty cool. It has new interviews to talk about, like David Arquette's on there, Courtney Cox. They talk Kevin Williamson, the writer, and they do like a cool thing of like talking about Wes Craven. So there's some nice old footage behind the scenes of that. So that was really nice, and their take on it of working with that master of rest in peace Wes Craven. And they also have some of the new director from the new Scream that's coming out next year, early next year, and some of the cast from Scream getting their thoughts and opinions of the original Scream. So it's kind of like a little hodgepodge of different people talking about the experience of Scream and how much of an impact it made on cinema, and especially during the time of the 90s when horror was sort of on a down incline, and this really brought back horror to the masses was Scream. And so, yeah, so it talks about that. So I wish it was longer. I wish it was like 30 minutes long. Only 10 minutes. Only bummer about that, but it still was good, 10 minutes of that. And everything else, we have a retro commentary on there with Wes Craven and the writer Kevin Williamson. Production featurettes, behind the scenes, and a Q&A with the cast and crew, which have been on other releases before. But the new one is 25 years later. Can't believe this is 25 years ago this came out. Oh my God, that's mind-boggling. Definitely a great one to pick up. It's a Scream. Now back to the rest of this video. All right, back home now. Hope you guys enjoyed my little review of Scream. The only thing I had to review this week was Scream, the brand new edition of it in 4K. Link down below if you want to get that out and more. And that pretty much does it for this video. So it was just a quick little video. I was hoping to get some poked in the forehead again by the spirit of Mrs. Whaley or Mr. Whaley or Yankee Jim. It's because I was talking to someone about that, my experience in there before I was inside there, and just talking with the people that work there. They said that could be Yankee Jim that poked me in the forehead. They don't know, but it's happened before. They've heard stories of that. So I didn't experience anything this time. And so, but it was still fun going in there. So let me know in the comment below if you guys have some cool haunted houses in your area, or if you guys been in the Whaley House before. Let me know if you guys check it out and they believe in the paranormal entities out there. And if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I will appreciate it. And yeah, give it a video a thumb up, share it around if you like. I'll catch you later on the next video. A couple more spooky ones to come up with this rest of the month. Couple more spooky ones. Oh yes, couple more. Oh yes. We'll see you then. Bye. Bonus footage. Right now, I'm gonna show you something like, what am I doing? But I'm gonna do it right now. I got the Halloween box set still sealed up, as you can see. I got this for an incredible deal for $100 cash. It was regular $200. I'll put a $100 credit in. And I got $100. I pay $100 cash, so $100 pretty much out of my pocket. This sold for I believe like $800 to $1,000 recently, like a month or so ago. I'm gonna get this signed this weekend, this Saturday, by the legend himself, John Carpenter, right there. But I'm not gonna have him sign the dang plastics. That is just dumb. So I'm gonna open this up right now for you guys right now. It's part of my bonus footage, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm a crazy guy. So it's like $1,000. I might devalue it a little bit, or I might add value to it with the signature. But we're doing it right now because, shoot, why not? I want to watch some of these anyway. And, on Blue Izzle. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, opening this up. And it has not been opened up for years since this came out. But now, it's opened up now. Ooh, look at that. Smell it? You smell it? You smell it? It smells like plastic. What's this look like inside? I have no idea really what it looks like inside. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Brand new. Of course. You get the book. Oh, yeah. And we got all the Halloween movies up here. Look at that. Even the crappy Rob Zombie Halloween 2. Rob Zombie Halloween. You don't really need those. You don't need this one either. Halloween Resurrection. Oh, man. H2O. Uncut edition of this bad boy. Halloween 5. Halloween 4. Of course, 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, open it up. I'm crazy, but that's how I do it. Cinestalker exclusive, bonus footage. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. Now the video is over. I'm going to get this signed this Saturday by the legend himself, John Carpenter. Yeah.